Good evening from Washington, D.C., and thank you to those of you joining us from around the world for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Lauren Ashburn. President Trump is taking action after the shooting in Florida. We'll have more on that in just a minute. But first, another indictment in the Russia probe. The Special Counsel investigating Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election charges an attorney. He's accused of lying to the FBI about interactions with a former Trump campaign official. White House Correspondent Mark Irons reports. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Lauren. This indictment does not have a direct relation to election meddling or President Trump's campaign operations. It is the latest development in a far-reaching investigation that President Trump has called a witch hunt. He now blames President Obama for not doing more to stop Russian interference.
He has been tougher on Russia in the first year than Obama was in 8 years combined. He's imposed sanctions. He's taken away properties. He's rebuilt our military. He has done a number of things to put pressure on Russia and to be tough on Russia.
The press secretary defending President Trump, who said earlier in a tweet that he has been, quote, much tougher on Russia than Obama. The latest indictment from Special Counsel Robert Mueller's probe involves attorney Alex van der Zwaan. He's pleading guilty to lying to authorities about his connection to Rick Gates, who worked alongside Paul Manafort, the president's former campaign manager. Both Gates and Manafort were charged with conspiring to launder millions of dollars for political consulting work in Ukraine. Like van der Zwaan, their indictments were not connected to Russian meddling in the election. This all comes after the big news Friday when Special Counsel Robert Mueller's probe charged 13 Russians and 3 Russian companies. Mueller accused the foreigners of operating a secret social media campaign that included attempts to sway Americans to vote for President Trump. Lauren?
Mark, let's switch gears to gun violence. Today, the press secretary, Sarah Sanders, said there is no quick or simple solution to the problem, and the president had some new information. What is that?
That's right. Late this afternoon, the president ordered his attorney general to ban the use of bump stocks. That's a device that the shooter in the Las Vegas concert shooting used last year. And tomorrow, the president will have a listening session with those affected not only by the Parkland shooting, but also Sandy Hook and the Columbine shooting. That's just a few actions that he's taking right now. Lauren?
White House Correspondent Mark Irons, thank you.